Mawlana, we have new members who are asking around difficulties, a lot of difficulty with families, testing with families, and then some are asking about verbally or abusive relationships. Is that also testing?
Yeah, it's a condition that God has put you in, so anybody abusive, if you can escape the abuse, then alhamdulillah, nobody is required to be abused. So it's best to try to escape it peacefully and to resolve it by leaving. So what can you do? Some people are in a condition in which that's not so easily achieved. So that you have to go to the authorities and ask for help. But these are difficult conditions. All the other people whom don't have that type of extreme condition, then it's a matter of being patient and resolving that we want so much from the Divine, and to realize that Allah witnesses, and through that witnessing everything can open. So Rabbi al-Adawiyya alayhi salam, Qaddasallahu siru, big female awliya, was a familiar story that had a very, very abusive husband that would abuse and beat and would go out and drink and come back and abuse and be abusive. But her character didn't change because of that, and she was known for her tafakkur and contemplation. And she would go and meditate and contemplate when that individual wasn't around, and he would come back and pass out, and she would even have water waiting for him to be of service to him. So she was still kind and kept all her good character to the hands of an oppressor because the level of her station was so high. But as a result, when she would go into her tafakkur and contemplation, Prophet's physical presence would enter into her environment. And that one time the husband was wondering where she goes when he passes out, and he looked in a room and saw a tremendous light, and I think the story goes that he opened the door and that light he died because it was not his station to see what was in that room. So there are many, many stories of awliya and pious people in Islam that give us the precedent of how to act. Nobody has a unique situation, so there's nothing new under the sun. It's how you're going to react to it and your ability to act with it. If you want to act of a saintly nature, then there are many examples of saintly character, being patient and being tolerant and controlling situations. Some people, if they can control their tongue, their mouth and their reactions, they can learn how to diminish fiery people. Others, their responses actually increase the rage of someone, and then they wonder why it goes sideways very fast. So all the tariqah teachings can be applied and used in any condition, any such situation that comes within our lives, inshaAllah. Allah sees everything.
The genres you love, 100% halal. Download now and get 30 days free. Join the fastest growing Muslim community. Mystic meditation.